Hey yogis, I'm Kriskaya with Sky Yoga. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to walk you through some ways to modify your down dog and also to step through to lunges from your downward facing dog. You'll need 2 blocks and we'll come onto all fours. Place your hands a little bit further forward. Tuck the toes, engage the low belly, and then press up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Now, if you find yourself that your heels are all the way up here, perhaps bending the knees slightly, reaching the tailbone up, and then descending the heels a little further down might help with that. This is also very good if you have any tightness in the hamstrings. If you feel that you are putting too much weight on the wrists, or if your hands hurt when you're in downward facing dog, another excellent way to modify is to place your hands on blocks. So place your hands on blocks and placing the block, the edge of the block, on the base of the hand. Spreading the fingers wide, maybe gripping the sides of the block slightly. Make sure they don't move forward too much on the sticky mat. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips up and back. And you'll notice that with the hands on the blocks, there's a lot less weight on the wrists. And you'll feel like your heels can come down towards the ground a little bit more. Inhale and exhale here. And then come down onto the knees. Place the blocks aside. And another thing that we do a lot in vinyasa classes is we step through from down dog into a lunge or into our warrior poses. So come into your downward facing dog. So first starting in tabletop and bringing the hands a little bit further forward. So about a hand's length forward. Tucking the toes, a slight engagement of the low belly. Inhale. And then exhale the hips up and back, down dog. So coming into a lunge from downward facing dog, if you feel like you can't bring your foot all the way forward from this position, for example, if you're here and then walking your foot forward, which could happen, one solution is to bring the opposite knee down first. So you bring the knee down, you're kind of like in a sort of modified tabletop here, and then bring the foot forward. Okay, that's one way to do it, straightening the back leg. Another way to do it is to just come down to tabletop first. So lower both feet down, and then step that foot forward. I hope those options are good for you. If you want to leave a comment down at the bottom and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see, I'd be happy to show it to you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Namaste.